Tommy Watt for TC Boxing and IFL TV. I'm here joined by Kris George, fresh off the back of his victory over Jack Brubaker here tonight. Congratulations, Kris.
Thanks, mate.
How are you feeling? That was billed as being the fight of the night, and for a while it lasted. It was certainly exciting. What are your first sort of takeaways from the fight?
Yeah, it was a good fight, mate. It was always going to be a good fight. You know, both tough boys and both can bang, and without a fight. So didn't surprise me too much. I thought I'd outbox him, and I felt like I could outbox him. I felt comfortable. Just after the first few rounds, I thought I'm just going to sit there and outbox him because I was doing it easily, and I just thought he's pretty tough, and I'll just stand on the back foot and pick away at him. Then fourth round, he come onto the left hand pretty hard, and I've broken my left hand. It's pretty sore, and I kept being able to use it for a little bit, and it was sort of towards the end of the fight there, I was getting to the stage where I was nearly having to leave the left hand fully out. So it was becoming a bit of a battle for me, and I felt like he was getting the last sort of round or two. He was sort of coming on strong because I just couldn't keep him off with the left. But I watched what he was doing, and he was coming to the body hard, and he was coming in strong. So I thought he might run into something pretty big. So I just sort of timed it and bowled the right over, and it landed pretty flush. And a lot of times I've hit people with big shots and you don't really remember it or see it. Or this one I can remember in slow-mo, the punch to a tee, hitting him, landing. And when it felt the weight come through my body, like it was flush as you can get. And hats off to him. Like I said, I don't know anyone in the world who keeps standing after that.
Yeah, it was a hell of a punch, and that was the punch that cut him over that eye as well. And showed a hell of a chin to keep coming forward at that point. But the ref obviously jumping in and seeing the cut probably a minute or so after it happened. So could you see that as you carried on in the ring? Do you think it was probably going to come to an end? Yeah,
pretty much after that. I seen the flap, and it was just over the eye, and it was opening up pretty bad, it was bleeding everywhere. I was pretty certain she was all over, but the ref let it go on for a little while, and I was sort of wondering, but yeah, I was pretty sure it was all over. But it gave me a little bit of a target, a little bit of confidence, a bit of momentum, to target that, to start using the right. It deterred him a little bit, I think, from the momentum he was building after it hurt my left hand. So, if it had gone on, I think I was pretty comfortable there as well.
Yeah, and moving on, he's obviously going to be keen for a rematch. Is that something that's on your radar, or what's next for yourself?
We'll just see, mate. Like, he's the kind of guy, I feel like I'm ahead of him boxing. I feel like I can outbox him every day of the week, and that's not talking up, it's just how I honestly feel. And a fight with him, it just hurts your hands, You can't knock him out, and he keeps walking into it. I break my hands off, and I hit pretty hard, so it's not the kind of fight you really want, like, to go and do that again after I've already beat him and I feel like I'm head and shoulders a boxer better than him. So we'll probably, like I said, nothing's out of the question. If the money was there, if the right atmosphere, who knows? Boxing's one of them sports, you just don't know what happens. I'd like to get something a bit bigger happen. We missed out on a big opportunity. Frank Warren's card, they pulled the pin on us like a week out from me fighting Larry Ekindeo. They end up fighting Gary Cochran instead, and now Cochran's fighting Horn. So they stole my fight and stole the fight I want. So we'll see what happens. It's destiny, what that's meant to happen, and we'll see where I go. Yeah,
so there's a few options, I guess. So we had Ben Sav on the card earlier tonight, who's keen to chase you, and then say looking forward for yourself, either a big opportunity in the UK, as you mentioned there, or even Jeff Horn, depending on what happens with Gary Cochran and whatnot. So there's plenty of options there. What's your preference in a perfect world? Would you like to fight Horn next year? Would you like to fight in the UK? What's top of the list?
I'd like to fight Jeff Horn. That's 100% my priority. Like the WBO world title, just to fight for a world title, hands down, would be my ultimate goal. And an all Aussie world title would be unbelievable. And if we could get Australia behind it, and that could be something that would be an ultimate goal. Win, lose or draw, an all Aussie world title, me versus Jeff Horn. That's my pinnacle. That's where I want to be. So. I'm happy not to fly. I'd rather not fly over there and fight. I'm not all about going to America, going to the UK. I'd be happy to stay here as long as we get the big fight, So hopefully Australia get behind it and we can make that happen next year, but you'll see what happens.
Fingers crossed. We've got Cameron Hammond and Jack Brubaker on your resume now, two big names in Australia, and onwards to the next one.
That's it. Thanks, mate.
No worries. Cheers for your time. Thanks, Kris.